Hey everybody, Kevin from Imperial Surplus. I'm sure you've probably seen us post the progress of our tactical agents and the finished kit that we debuted at San Diego Comic-Con. Well, this is the parts essentially of my kit, just an open view for you guys to see what makes our kit different than others. Well, I'm sure as others have done extensive research to make sure that it is as accurate as possible. I've done just that, and also making sure that we are using materials that are very similar to the show. Some parts are CFO and others are measured and scaled exactly to what was used on the show. And the combination of the proper leather skirt with the leather belt as it was used, and the rubber belt with the texture also used in the show. There's so much detail that went into our kit. It still makes my head spin on the level of accuracy. I've never have in the 20 years that I've built armor have made what I'm going to consider a replica. This looks identical to the show. And yes, we are offering kits so that you can have a suit that is also identical to the show. So if you're interested in one of our kits, email us through the imperialsurplus.com website and the contact order page, and we'll explain how you can get one of these. We are offering a Econo kit and also a premium kit, and both kits have the leather skirt and leather belt option that is exclusively made for us from Jonah the Warforge. The soft goods that we use, the hat, the jacket, the pants, the boots, the gloves, is all from Keep Trooping. So 2 stops, us, Keep Trooping, you get everything you need from head to toe. We are supplying all of the snaps, the straps, the screws. I mean, basically everything except glue and paint. We have some Velcro included, but you might need to get a little bit of your own Velcro. And that's it. We are making this practically a one-stop shop. So it's easy to get it in one spot. 2 spots isn't bad, and it's going to be, honestly, the most accurate kit out there. I can say that without a shadow of a doubt. As you know, we're launching these kits right now, and I just wanted to point out some of the details on these. For instance, I'm going to start with the chest and back. Let me pull this out here. One of the big changes for Andor is these hose bibs. They're solid. They're not hollow like they were for Solo and on Mandalorian. So that's a difference, as well as they didn't use the metal aluminum tab to come through to hold the shoulder belts. They just used a black elastic, heavy duty elastic with a snap. The shoulder straps, they still tie in with a T-lock. You can see that maybe right here. That's evident in the show when they're boarding the shuttle, and he quickly hands her the upper portion. You can see the T-locks inside, and all the detail in the back with the appropriate cooling fin and connector ring. These are all the correct parts, and this is the correct scale to the original. And of course, the flexible collar, flexible shoulder straps. These are the cast style shoulder belts. This would be for the premium kit. This is exactly what they look like. So when it comes, and also the belly strap, and having the side connectors. This is exactly what it looked like on the show. So these are the extra details that we're going through to make sure that our kits are as accurate as possible. I'll point out more features, but I think the chest and back was probably the one that surprised me for some of those small changes, but it's evident and it makes it more accurate. There we go. Kevin from Imperial Surplus again, going to point out some more of the parts that make our kit more accurate than others. It's sad to say, but it's true. I've never been that bold before in my life, but we have done extensive research to make sure that what we are making is as accurate as possible. Some might say CFO. Yes, that is true, if you know what that means. Let me point out some of the difference on the legs. So the boot cover pieces, it does in fact come up higher on the edge here. As I mentioned, it sort of has a top piece that looks like the brim of an officer's hat. But most importantly, this two buckle section here is evident as being a separate piece. The buckle itself is a very distinct buckle that is different than any of the other buckles we've ever seen. And then behind that is the parachute clip. You have the flat section that feeds into the receiving end of the parachute clip. And then you have a series of buckles that go all the way around. The top is higher than the boot itself. Okay, so the boot stops there. And they come around. There's more on the top than there is on the bottom, approximately 3 bricks total. We went with the rugged style sole. There is a smooth style and a rugged style sole, but neither of the boots have the fold over adjustment strap buckle or anything else like that. The rivets are actual screw post, flathead screw post. They are not rivets. They're not hollow point, and they do go through the boot, and they come through the midsection to the toe, and the toe is intended to be glued down to the boot. This is what the accurate leg, foot, and shin portion looks like. All right, we're showing some more parts to our tactical agent, and we'll just simply show the handbags with the proper detail. This is CFO. If you know what that means, you don't get any more accurate than this. Let's go to the belt just for a moment, since the handbags are just kind of a small item. This is the proper rear portion. This is the proper drop box. So many people are making this hard edge and squared. It's not. It's very smooth and curved. These series are the same, and they are a harder edge shape with the recessed groove. The belt is a rubber textured, and we have this to match exactly what they use. In our kit, they are pre-punched with holes, so you know the exact placement of where the drop boxes need to go. Let's see, what else? The biceps, again, there is a true left and right, and the strapping is a 1-inch elastic strap that snaps on the inside and then comes to the outside and snaps inside the shoulder bell. Yeah. What else? Oh, the officer belt boxes are completely different than any others as well. For Andor, it is a resin cast and a special kind of detail in the back that makes it different. They're not the metal, they're not the aluminum. It is a resin cast with a different type of connection to fasten it to the belt. If you get our kit, you'll know what I mean. And the leather skirt and belt is provided by Jonah at the Warforge. He's making them exclusively for us. That pretty much covers the components of the armor portion of the kit and the leather. The soft goods like the hat, the jacket, the pants, and the boots you can get from Keep Trooping. And that's how we put, oh, and the gloves, if I didn't mention those from him. And that's how we made our full tactical agent that was seen in Andor Season 2. And we debuted at San Diego Comic-Con 2005. If you have any questions about our kit, email us through the imperialsurplus.com website in the contact order page. We'll be more than happy to answer more of your questions about our kit. Thank you again for following Imperial Surplus.